Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the sample paper class 12th subject computer science for term 1. Maximum marks for this question paper are 35 and the time allowed is 90 minutes. As far as the general instructions are concerned, the question paper is divided into three sections, section A, B and C. Section A consists of 25 questions, that is question number 1 to 25. Out of these 25 questions, you have to attempt any 20 questions. Section B consists of 24 questions, that is question number 26 to 49. Here also you have to attempt any 20 questions. Section C consists of 6 case study questions, question number 50 to 55. Here you have to attempt any 5 questions. So overall you have to attempt 20 plus 20 plus 5, that is 45 questions in a duration of 90 minutes. There is no reading time in this question paper. You will be solving by and large in the OMR sheet. So it is advisable to practice how to mark bubbles in the OMR sheet so that during the examination you don't have any kind of difficulty. Okay. So now let us discuss the question paper. Today in this video we are going to see only section A, right? So the question number 1, find the invalid identifier from the following. So definitely the answer is pass, because pass is a keyword. Okay. Someone may say that none is also a keyword, but please see that the starting N of the keyword none is capital. But here this N is a small letter. Similar cases with the true and false. True with T capital and false with F capital, they are also invalid identifier because they are keywords. On the other hand, if we use them with small t or small f, then they are valid. So question number 2, consider a declaration L equal to this. What is the data type of L? So the answer is it is a tuple. I am not explaining these answers because these are obvious. Given a tuple tup1, what will be the output of tup1 3 colon 7 colon 2? So when it is given in this form, so we start with location number 3, starting with 0, 1, 2, 3. So the starting value is 40. Then the next index is given 7. So before 7 we have to stop. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have to stop at 70. So 70 will be the 70 may be the last value. I'm not saying that the 70 is last value. 70 may be the last value. Definitely 80 is not the last value. Now in this question, you can discard option number A because just now we discussed 80 is not going to come as output. Similarly, you can discard option C also because the slice of a tuple will be a tuple only. It won't be a list. Then we have a 2 here. That means in the steps of 2. Okay. So after 40, what should come? 60 should come. Okay. So that is why the output is option number D. Question number 4. Which of the following option is incorrect? Is not correct. Please be very careful in these kind of questions. Okay, sometimes in hurry worry we will read it as is correct. Okay. Moreover, we should have a tendency to read all the options. Okay. So first option is, if we try to read a text file that does not exist, an error occurs. Definitely it is correct one. If we try to read a text file that does not exist, a file gets created. Now this is the wrong answer. Okay. Next, which of the following options can be used to read the first line of a text file? Now in this question, what we have to read? We have to read a line, first line, a single line. So to read a single line, we have the only option, that is the read line. Okay, right? Then question number 6. Assume that the position of the file pointer is at the beginning of the third line. Which of the following options can be used to read all the remaining lines? Now, the word is lines. Okay, and lines can only be read with the help of read lines. Okay, question number 7. A text file is stored. Now, identify the correct option to open the file in read mode. Right, now you can see that out of these 4, there may be more than one correct answer. First of all, we can see a text file is there. Okay, and we are opening the text file in the reading mode. These two are the key things which we have to see. Okay, and the file name is student.txt, that you can see it is common in all. So first option is rejected because it is RB. B stands for binary. It is a text file. Then second option is rejected because it is opening in the W mode, that is the writing mode. But we have to open in the reading mode. Okay. Option number third is perfectly correct. Option number 4 is also perfectly correct because the default opening type of any file is text. So therefore, the correct answer is answer C. That is both third and fourth. Question number 8. The return type of the input function is, we know that the return type of input function is integer. Okay, with the help of eval, we will find out the actual data type and it will be converted. Which one of the following operator cannot be used with a string data type? So plus is used for concatenation, in is membership, multiplication is for replication. So the correct answer is option D. Question number 10. Consider a tuple this. Identify the statement that will result in an error. Okay, so you can see that 3 statements are print statements. Print statement usually they won't cause any error, but here is an assignment. Okay, we know that a tuple is not, a tuple is immutable, so we cannot change any element. Okay, coming to question number 11. Which of the following statement is incorrect in the context of binary files? Incorrect. Okay, so information is stored in the same format in which the information is held in the memory. Correct. No character translation takes place. That is also correct. Every line ends with a new line character. This happens only in the case of a text file and not in the case of binary file. So this is the incorrect. Question number 12. What is the significance of the tell method? So tell method, everybody knows, it tells the current position of the file pointer within the file. Right? Next, question number 13. Which of the following statement is true? Pickling creates an object from a sequence of bytes. Pickling is used for object serialization. Pickling is used for object deserialization. And pickling is used to manage all types of files in Python. So all types of Python, definitely we don't use pickle. Pickle is used for object serialization. First option, that is create an object from a sequence of bytes, is actually deserialization. Okay. Syntax of seek function in Python is myfile.seek offset comma reference point. What is the default value of the reference point? So the default value of reference point is 0. Okay. Question number 15. Which of the following components are part of a function header in Python? Answer is both A and C. Now in this type of question, you should be looking for this kind of option where both or none, whether it is given both or none. So that also you have to consider. Okay. Question number 16. Which of the following function header is correct? Right. So D is correct. Now let me explain why. In the first one, we are having a default parameter before positional parameter. In the second also, we have the same problem, and in the third also, we have the same problem. That is, we are having a default parameter before a positional parameter. Okay. Now, which of the following is the correct way to call a function? The correct way to call a function is simply name that function, myfunc. Okay. Next, which of the following character acts as default delimiter in a CSV file? CSV, the name itself says comma separated values. So the answer is C. Question number 19. Syntax for opening student.csv file in write mode is myfile equal to open file name w new line. So what is the importance of the new line character? This new line option we are giving. So what is the meaning of this new line? Okay. So the answer is that end of line translation is suppressed. Okay. Why do we need to suppress the end of line translation? The reason is CSV file are basically text files only. And in the text file, there is end of line translation. Whenever a file is opening, at that time, all the new line characters, they will be converted into end of line. Okay. Then what is the correct expansion of CSV files? Just now we have said comma separated values. Okay. Which of the following is not a function or a method of CSV module? Read, reader, writer, and writer row. Write row. Okay. So we know that read is a method to read the text files. Okay. So definitely it is not part of CSV module. Next question, which one of the following is the default extension of a Python file? We know the answer, it is .py. single line comment with hash. Now, question number 24. Which of the following statements opens a binary file record.bin in write mode and it writes the data on the binary file? So, obviously, the answer is option A. So, the last question for this video is question number 25. Which of these about a dictionary is false? We know that the dictionaries are mutable. We know that they are not ordered. We know that the values can be accessed using keys. The only fault here is the keys of the dictionary cannot be accessed using values. So dear students, we have seen the question number 1 to 25 in this video. In the next part, we are going to see the section number B. So thank you for watching this video.